What's going on, everybody? We are live and we're going over background noise. I'm going to talk about a couple different ways, methods that you can reduce the background noise in your audio, and we're going to do some Q&A. So if you got questions, go ahead and ask. I'm here to help you out. What's going on, guys? Welcome. So, one of the biggest distinctions from good audio and bad audio is the amount of noise in the background. That could be anything like reverb, that could be anything from just air or buzzing or humming. All of that is background noise. And there's two types of background noises. There's internal and there's external noise. So, external noise is all of the noise coming from outside of your booth. That could be like a neighbor mowing the lawn. That could be like kids running around outside. That could be traffic outside. Those are things that you can't control for the most part. The other noise is internal noise, so that's stuff that's going on inside the booth, and that's noise that you're also causing. So, internal noise could be anything like your refrigerator, your air conditioner, that could be your dog walking around, that could be noise that you make. Maybe you're hitting the mic, or maybe you have a leaky faucet. So external noise and internal noise, those are two things that are going to cause background noise. So as far as external noise, start to record when it's quiet, when there's not a lot of people outside. Um, and that could be when it's night, early in the morning, that could be in the afternoon. But usually there's a time when there's not too much traffic, and pick a time when obviously your neighbor's not mowing the lawn, or um, there's no kids playing outside. You have to kind of time that one out. That one's one you can't control. You can't control the things going on outside. The second thing is the internal noise. So make sure that you turn off all of your appliances that you're not using, and be very careful not to tap the mic and to make any sort of noises like that that you're not aware of, like you're tapping your foot or your clothes are wrinkling. Maybe you're wearing a jacket and it's making noise. And close your window, close your door. Um, then at that point, you should have a low background noise um, ratio in your audio. And you have to stop and you have to listen for a little bit. You have to make sure that the space that you're recording in is completely dead silent. And that is going to be a really good starting area. Is your booth is dead silent. You pause, you listen, and you can't hear anything. If you hear something, like something faint, like a faint buzzing or humming or anything really, find where it's coming from, turn it off. If you can't get rid of it, move your mic further away from it. Your mic has to be in a place that's completely dead silent, because mics, especially condenser microphones, are very sensitive. So they're going to pick up any sort of noise like that. So as far as you can help, make sure your place is dead silent, that you don't hear anything. All right. And once you have a dead silent space, record. And when you listen to your recording, you'll be able to tell that there's still a little bit of a noise floor. It's called a noise floor. All audio recordings have a noise floor. Yours should be very, very low because you took care of all of the external noise and internal noise. So once you have that recorded, you have to use tools like a noise gate. A noise gate basically eliminates any remaining background noise. You could use tools like background noise remover in Audacity, although I don't like using that one because it reduces the overall quality of the whole file, but it does work. Noise gate is my go-to. If you don't know what it is, if you've never heard of it, it is a lifesaver. It is night and day difference, makes a difference. So noise gate. I also recommend using RX. RX is a very powerful tool that eliminates background noise, mouth clicks, all that, but you do have to pay for it. But it is an option available. But in my experience, if you have a really quiet booth and it's taken care of, it's treated, so it's not just an empty room, you actually put sound panels or acoustic panels on the wall, or moving blankets, or regular blankets. But it's treated so it's not echoey, and there's no noise coming from outside, there's no noise inside. You're going to be in really good shape. Like, you're going to have a pretty solid booth. And at that point, it's just a matter of taking it out in post. Anything else, making sure you have a low noise floor. So I know that was a lot of technicalities, technical terms and whatnot. Might be a little confusing, but the main takeaways are: make sure that the space you record in is dead silent and treated. And know that you can take out any sort of remaining background noise in post or in the editing process. That you can remove the noise floor in the editing process later. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I just waved to everybody, so thank you for joining. We got a nice little turnout tonight. What kind of questions do you guys have for me? I hope that's helpful. I think, you don't have to overthink your recording booth. You can use your closet, you can use your bedroom. Sometimes you can use your living room, although that's a little trickier because living rooms are usually very big, and you don't want empty walls in your booth. Empty walls can be very bad because your sound bounces off of the walls, so it's going to be picked up by the mic. So I don't recommend places that are too big, but you can make a living room work if it's treated correctly. So sometimes if you have a lot of furniture as well, you can get away with it, but you don't want it to sound reverby or echoey. And if you've ever been inside of a brand new home and you walk inside and there's no furniture at all, you can tell how echoey that home is, right? You walk around, you clap, it's really echoey. That's because it's nothing but flat surfaces, empty walls and flat surfaces. And when you have an empty wall and a flat surface, it's going to make a lot of noise. So that's why I'm saying, when you have furniture, when you have carpet, when you have pillows, blankets, all that stuff is going to absorb the reflections and it's going to make it sound like a booth. It's going to make the sound dry. That's what we call it when it doesn't have echoey. When it doesn't have echo, it's called dry, a dry sound. That's what you want. So any questions, guys? Thanks for joining in. I'm just chilling outside. Decided to hop on live real quick. No questions tonight. Well, if you guys want to learn how to get started recording voiceovers from home, check out the link in my bio. There is a guide with different websites that I recommend. There is different voiceover classes and courses that I offer. And of course, you can discover my 6 secrets to getting started, which is a free 20-minute training. That's all on my link in my bio. So check that out if you haven't checked it out yet. It's a great place to start and get you on your way. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a great night, and we will talk soon. Peace.